Welcome back, folks, to Let's Replay Stonekeep, and when last we left off, we've nearly completely explored the Temple of Throggi. We only have a tiny bit more left to look at, mainly in this direction. There's this area here that we'll be walking through, and tiny little locations where we didn't fully look around, but that was because we didn't need to go into those areas. We'll just be heading out here, recharging our runecasters, and then leaving. But after we get the items that we really need from here, there is one item we need to complete the game, and that is one of these two orbs. And remember what the Throg Hermit told us? The green orb is full of poison. He wasn't joking. Let's grab the red orb. This orb will look rather familiar to you, and that is because it is one of the orbs that we need to complete the game. It goes with all the other orbs in aesthetic, most certainly. Much like the previous orb that we got, the healing orb, this orb has a limited number of charges. But unlike the healing orb, this one dramatically increases your attack speed. If you're using a melee weapon, you will have no time when you're not attacking. You will strike with the weapon, and then you will try to strike with the weapon again immediately. If you're using a ranged weapon, you will become a rapid-firing machine gun of destructive doom. Speaking of weapons, we need to grab one of these 4 weapons here. The game is generous in giving you weapons that will fit your attack style. You can take an axe, you can take a hammer, you can take a spear, or in our case, we're going to take a sword. The sword is pretty good attack-wise. Let's just have a look, shall we? If we compare it to the sword we've currently been using, it has 22 cut and 22 crush, which is pretty good. Unfortunately, its accuracy is only at 48%, which if we compare it to the weapon that we've been using since Farley gave it to us, this sword here, the accuracy of this weapon is quite frankly absurd. It is 96% at the moment, and I wonder if the accuracy goes up the more you use a weapon. I'm going to experiment for a little bit and use this new weapon. We will see if that is the case after a couple of fights, and besides, we could do with inflicting a little more damage in close quarters. We're going to leave here now, there is nothing more for us here. We will replenish our runecasters, and then we will seek to leave the Temple of Throggi. There is nothing more that we can really do here. We might as well go and move on. After all, we have gone here, we have rescued Domba, and now we must continue our quest to accumulate all of the orbs and hopefully free Thera. Maybe we'll see Wahooka in the near future. Maybe we won't, and maybe Wahooka will realise that we gave away one of the gems that we otherwise would have given to him. We will replenish that, and does this one need replenishing? No and no. We have a lot of magic at our disposal. Let us leave, shall we? But not before marking that this area is a place where we can recharge our staffs. Recharge staves here. Not jeer, here. There we go. Excellent. There is one more place that we need to go, and hopefully this place won't be a place that will be full of enemies. It's very unlikely, because we have pretty much killed every enemy that we've encountered, and we left one person alive, because that person was no threat to us. In fact, that person was really helpful. Alright, over here we go, and we need to go into that one area that we've yet to explore, and by logical deduction, that's probably the direction where the stairs down are, out of here. We'll just keep going. Eventually we will get to the, is this the way we need to go? This is the way that we need to go. We could, ooh, there is a, see there? There's a well. Maybe we want to use that. Maybe we do. There appears to be nothing in here. Or maybe there is something in here. There is nothing in here, which means that we need to find the stairs down somewhere. The stairs out of here. There we go. We'll do this. And then this. What do we have here? We have a bucket with some water in it. We've no idea what that does, but I'm sure we'll figure it out eventually. Ah, there is a fire there that we may need to extinguish. But for now, we'll just pick up these items here. There we go. There's something there that we want to grab, but we can't currently reach into there without taking damage. Unless we use the water that we've just got. Let's get that water, shall we? There we go. Much better. What is this? It's a ring. We could always do with more rings. We'll equip that, most certainly. What we need to find now are the stairs out of here. We just need to see where we haven't been and explore there. We'll get some more water. Why not, eh? Can't hurt. Water gained. And now we shall have a look and see where those stairs down could possibly be. They're not there, they're not there. Are they down here? They might very well be down there. But either way, we need to keep exploring a little bit more, just so that we can make sure we've explored everywhere. Let's go down there in a moment. And that moment will be spent travelling to that location. Off we go! Getting that ring was certainly worth it. It wasn't the stairs down, but it was worth it. Okay, this is not the way we want to go. This is the way we want to go. Excellent. I did not go too far. We'll go this way, and then we will head this way, to here. We have an item that opens the way for us. Most likely the pendant that we have. Let us use the Orb of Afri and see where this leads. There's something behind us. Do you see that there? I see that there. Let's see if we can open this up. Is there a switch somewhere that we haven't seen? Or is that just an illusionary wall? It is not an illusionary wall, but there is a way to open that up surely. Let's have a little look around, shall we? And see what we can find. Nothing there, nothing there. It's always worth having a look when you find something like that, although I may not find the way to open this up. Nothing there, or here. We may be out of luck when it comes to figuring out how to open that. Let's see. Stairs down, as I thought. We really want to figure out how to open that up, so that we can get into that area. Maybe we need to open it up from that way. Or maybe we've just completely missed the thing we need to open it. Maybe there's a switch over here. Not there. Or there. I wonder what opens that up. We'll have a quick look here just in case we missed anything. Nothing there, or there, or there. For now, that is going to remain unsolved. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. You may have eluded me currently, secret area, but not forever. We need to move on down here, back to an area we've kind of already been to. And yet, somewhere we haven't been to. Here is a new floor entirely. I said it was a place we've kind of been to because the aesthetic is very similar. And this enemy is going to come and attack us, I think. Yes, this enemy is going to attack us. Not all of the Shagas are our friends, and this one most certainly isn't. And that one most certainly was a very easy foe indeed to overcome. Very easy, especially with 4 of us here. Let's explore around this floor. The Feeding Grounds, first level, that has one of my favourite music tracks in the entire game. The second level is also one of my favourite tracks. Let's have a look around. There are lots of things that we need to grab here. You can also hear that enemy. There are serpents here. So let's ready this and grab this here. Where are you, Mr. Serpent? Are you over here? You are over here. You are waiting for us to come to you. We will come to you. There's only one. And we'll just go over here, have this axe, and have this axe again. You're no stronger than you were back in the sewers. Let's move on and see what is here. Anything in particular? There's something. 1 healing root. I'll take it. It's better than nothing. There is something very good in the Feeding Grounds that we want to find. We haven't located it yet, but we will. And there is someone that we want to interact with as well. We'll find that person soon enough. Ah, there's an enemy there. There are 3 enemies there. We might as well go and say hello to this Shaga. This Shaga is likely going to attack us. Yes, this Shaga is going to attack us. Hello, have an axe. Would you like another axe? I think you would. And would you like this axe again? You would. You wouldn't really, would you? You know what? You don't get a choice in the matter, because we kept throwing them at you. Grab that. You'll notice that none of these Shagas are giving us items. There's a skull, an ominous warning for those who head this way. And this is what I was wanting to find. This armor. Somebody tried to explore this area and perished. But you know what they left? Amazing plate mail. We're going to grab all of this. We're going to equip all of it. And is this a helmet we want to really use? Not especially. But now we have another dagger, that's always good. But now we are fully clad in some really heavy-duty armor. This armor will most certainly protect us from a lot that we encounter. I really wanted to find that armor sooner rather than later. It makes exploring this area a lot easier. Let's go, shall we? Anything in here? The answer is yes, there is. There are a trio of enemies, and I wonder if we can use this runecaster to great effect, killing them with fire. There's only one way to find out, and that is to try. Let us say first, though, this could go horribly wrong. Alright, this is ready. Are you going to move? You are going to move! Fire! That only helped a little bit. It did kill one of them. Let us use this sword and see how effective it is. And one of them tried to eat something there. That's probably why. Look at all of the amazing healing roots that they have. Imagine if we'd have fought them in melee and they'd have consumed all of them. We really wanted all of them. Is this open? It's open.
This looks like dwarven manufacture.
It looks familiar.
It's very important. We want that. We want more pieces of that, though. There are 3 pieces in total. We currently only have 1. We will most certainly keep our eyes open for more pieces of that as we explore around. Speaking of exploring around, let's go and do that. Anything here? The Orb of Afri will tell us if there's anything here. It's nice to see that chainmail there, because that means that I'm wearing something far better. Anything here? No, nothing there. Always worth checking. And onwards we go, in this direction. To explore, I think around here, probably a good idea. Let us do that. And we'll go north, and then this way. The place where the Shaga was. Keyword was, because we killed that Shaga. I don't think we encounter many friendly Shagas now, at least for a little bit. We're going to encounter enemies that... Ooh, that's dead. I wonder who killed that. I wonder who killed that as well. We'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. Probably a Shaga. Ah, hello! How are you? You're warning people of the fact that we're here. You should really stop doing that. Stop doing that now. There we go. Much better. You just stay quiet. Any enemies coming our way? There might be after that. And it would seem no. There are some enemies here. And there's some enemies there as well. Maybe we'll go into that area. Let's go that way first, shall we? There's a lot of place to explore here. We might as well... Ah, hello! You're not going to take that long to defeat in close quarters at all. And neither are you. There we go, you're gone. I'm going to check if that weapon's accuracy is improved. The answer is yes, it has. Look at that. It's now got up to 72%. And so I've learned that if you use weapons, their accuracy increases. I really should have been using the better swords as I was getting them. Either way, we're now using a much better weapon. And we did just fine with the weapon that Farley gave us. Let's just grab these rocks. Rocks are going to be really useful at some point. Just not right now. There is a mushroom. We are slowly heading to an area where we'll be able to find out what was in the... Ooh! It's locked. Do we have a key for this? There's only one way to find out. Where is that key ring? The key ring is actually a long way away because we haven't used a key for a long time. We don't have the key. Not surprising. Let's move on and mark the fact that this door is locked. Because we haven't seen a locked door for quite a while. There we go. Onwards we go. Here's a skull. Might as well grab it. You never know. We may need it. We probably won't need it. Anything over here? This looks like it loops around, and it probably does. It definitely does. Alright, back we go. And we'll head this way instead. I like the fact that we have... Aha! We can clear this. We know how to deal with this. Using our sword. This sword attacks really quickly. Look at that. That could be our skill in sword, but that is a very, very fast swing. It's a good thing I switched to that weapon. And we'll take that. Ooh, nearly missed that rock. We can't miss rocks, can we? We may need that someday. And that's why you pick everything up in this game. You may need it someday. You probably won't, but you might. Orb of Afri revealed that there is a way that we probably want to go at some point, but right now we're going to go this way instead. Over here. What is over here, apart from at least one enemy? One enemy? Oh, it's an ant! Hello! Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw an axe at your face. How about that? No? Too bad. And another ant! The same treatment for you! We may never encounter the giant ants ever again. Anything over here? Ah! Loot. What kind of...
So have I, but I can't quite place it.
You will eventually. This is the second part of that thing that we need more parts for. We need one more piece yet. We'll find that eventually, but not just now. Anything around here? There's a skull. There's also a mushroom. That's pretty much it over here. But there's still more to find. More places to explore in the feeding grounds. If you think that name is ominous, you're absolutely right. It's very ominous. We'll find out soon enough why. It's not necessarily bad, but it is ominous. We'll have to go this way, I think, and to the west when we get down to here. We need to explore this way. And something tried to attack us there. We'll just go back and say hello. Ah, hello, it's you! Guess what? We're just going to attack you in melee. Have at thee! You barely survived a single hit. Such is the fate of you. Anything over here? I think we've backtracked all the way back to here. It's good to do so. We could just head south here, and that's actually not a bad idea. Ah, hello! You fools! You wish to engage us in melee? Oh well, your loss, eh? Look at how fast we attack with this sword. This sword is amazing. In fact, all of the weapons you can pick up from the Statue of Throggi are amazing. And there is our fourth point of sword. Well earned, I feel. Well earned. Anything over here? Lots and lots of rocks. Always nice to see. What about over here? This sort of links up to there, and yet doesn't at the same time. Here's another rock. Nothing here of any particular importance. We'll make a note of the fact that the rock is there, though. That rock may end up being an issue. Not right now, though. Okay, over here we go. Anything over here? There is a avenue of exploration we haven't yet taken. Nothing there. Aha! More loot! We've been getting lots of loot here.
This rune is required to translocate. Use the homing rune to complete the circle.
This is a very important rune. very important rune. Do we get the other rune? No. We need to look around for the other rune, a very important one. This is the translocate rune. It's teleportation, but we need a second rune to make it work. And when we come back, folks, we'll continue to explore the feeding grounds, for there's quite a lot of this floor to have a look at, and I have a feeling that over there is a secret area, an area that we need to most certainly find the way into. Or I could be completely wrong. Let's have a look. Orb of Afri reveals secrets that I inevitably will not be able to access. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Fair enough. Always worth having a look, though. I may have been surprised by the outcome. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. But wait, there's still 2 things that we need to find out. What happens if you decide to take the green orb? Poison gas that will slowly hurt you. We'll wait for it to dissipate. I think it does eventually go away, but the warning that the hermit gave was indeed a truthful one. Don't try and grab the green orb. It's even colour-coded because green is typically associated with poison. We'll wait though. Hopefully the poison will subside. Or maybe the poison will never go. And forevermore was the statue of Throggi surrounded with poison. Let's go in and grab an item, shall we? We'll grab this here. And I feel like getting another item. You know, like the sword as well. Nope, game doesn't let you do that. The statue attacks you, hits you for a lot of damage. It won't necessarily kill you, but it did kill us. And all of the items disappear, showing that you cannot get more than 1 item. Grab the item you want, and only that item. And whatever you do, don't grab the green orb. So I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.